Hey guys, it is Julie here with JT.Wealth. In today's video, we are taking a look at 3 stocks with the potential to rally over 100%. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back and thank you so much for being here. Like I said, today we are looking at 3 stocks with some great potential for growth. These were recently highlighted by RBC Analysts, so we are going to take a look at their recommendations and some background on each company. And just before we dive into all of that, this is just your friendly reminder that if you like today's video, make sure you give us a big thumbs up and let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Other ways to help support the channel are to check out some of the links that we have in our description, including a link to our Patreon page, which gets you access to our Discord chat group, plus some great referral links if you're looking to start a new investment account and want some free stocks. Okay, now let's get right into these 3 stocks. Now, with the news focused lately on the advent of a virus vaccine, we have seen both Pfizer and Moderna report high levels of effectiveness for their vaccine candidate. Now, this has investors feeling confident, with hopes that we might be out of this pandemic woods sooner than anticipated. In a report on the new vaccine announcement and what they mean for the financial markets, RBC's analyst Brian Abrahams wrote, "A key focus for investors and for society overall has been how quickly immunity will spread throughout the population, either through infection or vaccination, such that transmission will begin to slow and we can start to return to some sense of normalcy. With the announcement of positive data from a second vaccine, this reaffirms the potential high protection rates from immunization and should enable a second supplier that can speed availability. We now see herd immunity achievable 1 month sooner than our previous estimate." So turning Abraham's outlook into tangible recommendations, we're taking a look at 3 stocks that RBC analysts are very excited over, with the potential of over 100% upside on each. And the first stock we're going to take a look at today is for OPTN, which is a pharmaceutical company in a unique niche. The company focuses on developing medicinal treatments for the ears, nose, and throat specialty. OPTN has 1 drug on the market, Onzetra, and a second, Xhance, in late-stage trials. Like many research-heavy pharmaceutical companies, OPTN operates on a net loss. However, the recent Q3 report showed net revenue at a $15.4 million, the highest in over a year, beating street estimates of $14.6 million. Along with the financial results, OPTN reported some sound operational developments from the 3rd quarter. These included a promotion agreement with fellow pharma firm Kaleo to promote Xhance among healthcare providers and the announcement of a new drug in the pipeline. On a final note, the company had over $143 million in cash on hand as of September 30th. With the price per share landing at $4.09, RBC analyst Randall Stanicky tells investors to get on board before it takes off. Metrics provided for Q3 were encouraging, with new scripts showing solid sequential growth on the back of a greater refill activity, higher market share, and growing traction in a high prescribing physicians. At the same time, spend guidance was cut. The Kaleo co-promotion recently kicked off, with OPTN well-funded setting shares for further recovery into 2021. To this end, Stanicky rates OPTN as an outperform with a $17 price target. Now that represents over 300% of upside potential from current levels. It turns out that the rest of the street wholeheartedly agrees with the RBC analyst. With 5 buys and no holds or sell, the message is clear that OPTN is a strong buy. They trade under the ticker OPTN and currently are at $4.46 per share. Now, the average price target is actually $17.80, so slightly above Stanicky's forecast of just $17. So a ton of upside potential there for OPTN. Now, next up is another company in the healthcare sector, and that is GoHealth. Now, GoHealth is an insurance marketplace working to make enrollment easier for customers. The company focuses on growing Medicare market, but also offers individual and family plans. Now, GoHealth conducted its IPO earlier this year in July in what was the largest healthcare IPO of the year at that time. The company sold 4.6 million shares and raised $914 million with an initial share price of $21, above the range originally set. Now, the stock has dropped since then, losing almost half its value, but according to RBC, that sets the company up as a buying opportunity. And a strong Q3 underlies that opportunity, as GOCO reported $163.4 million in net revenues for its first full quarter as a public company. This was a 52% gain year over year and contributed mightily to the year-to-date revenues of $431.4 million. GOCO adjusted its full year 2020 revenue guidance upward to the $850 to $890 million range. RBC's Frank Morgan wrote of GoHealth, the company continues to benefit from the attractive Medicare Advantage market and leverage its expanding sales platform and technology investments to drive impressive growth and enhanced profitability. We believe the broader market opportunity and GOCO's operating capabilities provide an attractive setup for next year and beyond. In line with his positive outlook, Morgan rates the stock an outperform and sets a $22 price target. His target indicates confidence in about the 101% range. GoHealth's strong buy consensus rating is supported by 5 buy reviews and just 1 hold. They trade, as I said, under the GOCO ticker and currently at $11.35. The stock has a $20 average price target, suggesting a robust upside of 76% over the next 12 months. And last up is a company in the security sector. And that is ADT, who is a well-known provider of electronic security, fire alarm systems, and other monitoring services in the residential and small business markets. The company's blue signs are an easily recognizable indicator of its home protection services throughout the U.S. In its third quarter results released this month, ADT started out by noting its record customer retention rate, a key point for any business, but giving 3 vital markers of financial performance. Quarterly revenue was down slightly year over year from $1.301 billion to $1.299, but the company's net loss moderated from $182 million last year to $113 million in the current report. Finally, free cash flow improved year over year from $459 million to $532 million. 5-star analyst Seth Weber wrote the RBC report on this stock, and he liked what he saw. Summing up, Weber notes, "We like ADT's high revenue visibility, improving returns, and significant free cash flow. We see value in ADT's bigger push into the commercial, faster growing, lower attrition, better returns in a normalized environment, and recent partnership announcement with Google help capturing more of a fast-growing smart home market, as well as other ongoing growth initiatives to help augment and diversify its legacy residential home security offerings." These comments support Weber's outperform rating on ADT, as does his $15 price target, which implies a 101% year upside. ADT's strong buy rating is based on 4 analyst reviews, including 3 buys and 1 hold. Now, the average price target stands at $11.13, making that upside about 45% compared to the high outlook of $15, which is that 100% potential upside. So some really interesting picks there, all with a good amount of potential growth. As always, I do love hearing from you guys, so please leave it down below in the comments. Are these companies you've ever invested in? Are there any others that you have your eye on that you think are set up for some great growth in the future? I always love hearing from you, so please make sure to leave a comment down below. And just a reminder that these videos are never a recommendation to buy or sell any specific stock, but are just meant for information and entertainment purposes, so any trades should always be done based on your own research and due diligence. If you made it all the way to the end of the video here, make sure you give us a big thumbs up and that you're subscribed to the channel as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and cheers.